friends, welcome back to another video. And if you're new here, my name is Rosalia and I am going to be doing the old wives prediction test today. I am so excited for this video. I've been wanting to do this video for quite some time. And if you are new here, I am 17 weeks pregnant, and I'm very excited, and I just really wanted to do this video just to see if these prediction tests were actually like accurate or not. So next week you guys will know. Sometime next week you guys will know if it's a boy or a girl, but today we will just be doing like the old wives test. So I have a few questions. You guys will be seeing me looking down just because I wrote all of the questions down so I wouldn't forget any, and I have 21 questions. So let's get into this video, guys. So here it is. So the first one, it's the Chinese calendar question. The Chinese calendar question is, you go on your on Google, you could just put on Chinese calendar for whatever year it is, 2019 or whatever, it'll show up. And then all you have to do is, the Chinese calendar is, you put your age of conception and month of conception, and it'll tell you what it is. I did mine already, so mine came out on the first test that I did. The first website that I clicked on, it gave me a girl, but then I did 4 other websites and it was giving me a boy. So for that one, I'm just gonna give that point to a boy, since I did get 4 websites that did say it was a boy. So that's 1 point for boy. And then for question number 2, we have the Mayan calendar. And the Mayan calendar is, so I was actually, it's almost the same thing as Chinese calendar, and I was actually like looking at certain websites, and some of them were giving me like different things. It was saying give me age and month of conception, and other ones was saying age and year of conception. So for me, either one that I use, it's gonna give me the same thing. So if we do age and month of conception, age of conception is sorry guys, my age of conception was 29, and month of conception was April, which is 4. So my age is an odd and my month of conception was an even number. So if it's an odd and even, or even and odd, it's a boy. And if it's 2 odds or 2 evens, it's a girl. So since my age and my month is 1 odd and 1 even, it's 1 point for boy. But even if I was to do the age and the year, it would still give me the same thing, just because my age at conception was the month of conception. I'm sorry, month of conception. If I do month of conception and the year, my month of conception was 4 and the year is 19, 2019. So that's in my month is even and my year would be odd. So either way, it would be a boy. So that's another point for boy. So those 2 questions, the first and second one, are almost the same thing. It's just, if you go on Google and you click on it, you write down Mayan calendar or Chinese calendar, it will show up like a bunch of websites, and you could just click through them and see. I don't know how accurate this is, but who cares? Everybody's doing this, so I just wanted to do it too. So question 3. Question 3 is baby's heart rate. So baby's heart rate, if it's above if it's above 140, it's a girl. If it's less than 140, it's a boy. So for this one, I don't think this is really like accurate, because with my son, his heart rate was always above 140, and it was a boy. So I don't know how accurate that is, but anyways, for this one, for this pregnancy, my heart rate has always been above 140. So like the first couple of weeks that I would get an ultrasound, because I get an ultrasound like every week, since I am high risk and I do have a bicoordinate uterus. I have to be seen like every week. So I do get an ultrasound every week, and baby's heart rate is always above 140. So I'm giving that point to girl. Question number 4. Question number 4 is shape of belly. So shape of belly is if the belly is high and wide, it's a girl. Sorry, I'm looking down. You guys keep seeing me looking down because I have everything written because I don't want to mess it up. So I had to write everything because my pregnancy brain is not okay. So number 4 is if shape of belly. So if the belly is high and wide, that means it's a girl. And if the belly is low and sticking out, straight out, that means it's a boy. So guys, honestly, I think this point is going for a girl, just because my belly, even though with my son it was also wide and like it was high and it was like all over, so, and I was carrying a boy, but with this one it's the same thing. I'm also wide, it's high and wide. I think it's high and wide, but I will show you guys. And if you guys think I'm wrong and you guys see something else, just comment down below, but I'll show you guys. Hold on guys, so hold on, I don't know how good you guys are gonna see, but this, I don't know. So I wore this shirt just so you guys can see it. I do have the maternity shorts on, but so this is how it is. I don't know guys, what do you guys think? I think it's like wide. I think it's high. I don't know, is it? What do you guys think, guys? You guys let me know. If you guys think I'm wrong, just comment down below. All right, so I think I'm giving this point to, sorry guys, let me just fix that. Okay, so I think I'm giving that point to girl. I think it's high and wide. So that point goes to girl. But don't forget, let me know in the comments if you guys see something different than me. Just let me know. This is just for fun anyway. So ring on string, that's question number 5. So question number 5 is ring on string, and for those of you that don't know what is that, that's I did it already, so I know what it is, the answer to it, but I'll do it on camera just so you guys can see it. You grab they usually say you grab a piece of hair, one of your hairs, and you put your wedding band on it and you go above your belly. And if it goes back and forth, that means it's a boy. If it goes in a circle, that means, if it goes in a circle, that means it's a girl. So I did mine already and it went back and forth, which means it's a boy. I love to do this test because every time I do this test, or on me, or on everybody that I have done it to, it's always right. So I mean, I don't know if it's going to be right now, but I don't know, we'll see. With my son it was right, so you can do it on yourself. It usually says for somebody else to do it, but you can do it on yourself. I'm not doing it with my wedding band. I always do it with my necklace, the one that I usually use the most, and this one is usually the one that I use the most, so I will be using this one, and I will show you guys what it is. Sorry guys. So this is the one that I usually use. So if it goes back and forth, that means it's a boy, and if it goes in a circle, that means it's a girl. So here we go. Let's see if we're able to do this. Hold on guys. So we are about to find out. So ready guys? Hold on, let me see. Okay, so here we go. Whew. It goes back and forth. So hold on, let me just fix this. Alright. It's going back and forth, guys. So as you guys saw, it was going back and forth. My hair is a mess. So it was going back and forth. So I will give that point to boy. So that point goes to a boy. Question number 6. Question number 6 is cravings. So if you're craving sweet, or if you're craving sweets, that means you're having a girl. If you're craving salty, that means you are having a boy. And I honestly, I'm always craving salty food, like those salt and vinegar chips are like the bomb, and like barbecue chips. Like I can eat that all day, every day. So I mean, I don't eat it obviously because it's not good for you, but I definitely would rather salty foods, any type of like food than sweets. Like I am not into sweets. I gotta say, I've never been into sweets like that, but like except like when I was about to like hit my menstrual period. Sorry, my dog is going crazy. If you hear the background noise, that's my dog going crazy. But I usually only eat like chocolates and stuff. If like I was about to get my period, that's when I would eat chocolates. But right now, when I eat chocolate, like if I eat a little bit, like if I eat more than what I should, not more than what I should, but like a little bit more, it just makes me nauseous. Like I just want to like, ugh, no, I can't. So like I can't. Even like if I go to my mom's and she has desserts and stuff, like I'll eat a little bit, but I'm not into desserts as much because it's just sweet stuff and I'm more into salty food. So anyways, that point I'm gonna give to boy. So salty all the way for sure. So number 7 is partners waking. So if your partner is gaining weight, that means it's a girl, and if he's just his regular weight, then that means it's a boy. And I know a couple of weeks ago my husband did say that he did gain like 3 pounds. So we are giving that point to a girl. I don't see that he gained weight, but he said he gained 3 pounds, so we're giving that point to girl. Question number 8. Question number 8 is acne. So if you have broken out like crazy, like you have acne all over, like more than what you usually would break out, then that means you are having a girl. And if you have no breakouts, that means you're having a boy. So for me, I gotta say, I have not broke out at all. Like you'll see, like I have one, but it's like nothing that I wouldn't get like before. And usually they say it's more like your first 3 months is usually where you, that's where you actually see like the most. So I have not broken out at all. Like, so I'm giving that point to boy because my face has been clear. So thank God, because I hate having pimples and it's very rare that I do get one. So I'm giving that point to boy. Question number 9. Question number 9 is the side that you rest on. So when you go to bed, if you lay down on your left side, that means you're having a boy. And if you lay down on your right side, then that means you are having a girl. So before I was to get pregnant, I would always lay down on my stomach. And ever since I got pregnant, I could only lay down on my left side. Like as soon as I get into bed, I automatically go into my left side. I lay down on my left side. over like during the night, yes, I could be like tossing and churning, but most of the time I am on my left side, so I am giving that point to boy. Question number 10. Question number 10 is morning sickness. So if you had a lot of morning sickness, that means you're having a girl. And if you had no morning sickness whatsoever, that means you're having a boy. I had no morning sickness. Morning sickness to a lot of people is like either you just wake up like sick or throwing up. I have not been sick at all. I have not been vomiting. I have not been nauseous. So I am giving that point to a boy. I have, through my whole pregnancy until now, I have only vomited once, and that's because it was a day that I ended up going to the hospital, and I think from the car ride and because I was so nervous, when I got home, I went straight to the bathroom and I had to vomit, but that was like the only time, and I think it was just because I was so nervous and because of the car ride, honestly, because I never threw up. I have not been nauseous at all, so that point goes to boy. Question number 11 is moody versus mellow. So if you have been moody, your mood has been worse than what it used to be, then that means you're having a girl. If you have been mellow, that means you're having a boy. I gotta tell you, my mood has been about the same. I mean, but most of the time I could say I'm like regular, I'm happy, I'm really not moody. Like, I mean, there's nothing to be moody about. I don't do anything. I don't work. I'm home all day, which could be a little boring sometimes, but most of the time I'm pretty good. So I will give that point to boy. Number 12. Question number 12 is feel of your skin. So if your hands, mostly they say it could be your body, but mostly it's your hands. So if your hands feel drier than usual, then that means you're having a boy. If your hands feel silky and smooth, that means you're having a girl. I gotta be honest, my hands are always dry, like all the time. Even if I put lotion, like I put lotion before I even came on, not live. Before I came on to do the video, I put lotion and my hands still feel very, very dry. So honestly, I gotta give that point to a boy because my hands are not, and my skin, like it's always dry, like especially my face, it's most of the time it's pretty dry. So that point goes to boy. Question number 13 is cold feet. So if you have colder feet than usual, then that means you're carrying a boy. And if you have warmer feet than usual, that means you are having a girl. So I've always had cold feet, like before I was pregnant. Always had my feet cold. I'm only okay when my feet are cold, honestly. And ever since I got pregnant, I gotta say my feet has been so warm that I feel like I can't concentrate on what I'm doing when my feet are so hot. Like it's just been so like warm that I can't sleep at night because that's how warm they are. We had to lower the AC to see if like the house would get colder and my feet can be better, but honestly it doesn't. Like my feet are always warm, so I'm definitely giving that point to girl. That is definitely a girl point. Number 14 is hair. It's your hair growth. So let me tell you, if your hair has been growing, like they usually say it's more your leg hairs. So if your leg hairs have been growing like thicker and faster, that means you're having a boy. And if it's just about the same as usual, then that means you're having a girl. let me tell you, my hairs have been growing thicker and faster. Like, I can shave today and I'll tell you in 2 days I will have to shave again because that's how bad my legs get. I gotta say my first 3 months was definitely worse. I feel like now it's like kind of like slowing down, but my hairs do grow a lot faster. Like my arm hairs, like I don't know if you guys can see it. I've always had like hair on my arms, but even my husband said that like my hairs and my arms have definitely grown like a lot. So I'm giving that point to a boy. If it's a boy, like it's making my hair go like crazy. Like it's just growing like, oh my God. So we're giving that point to a boy. Woo, we got a lot of boys. Number 15 is clumsiness. So if you are clumsier than usual, then that means you're having a boy. And if you are still in control, that means you're having a girl. I am definitely clumsier than usual. I have not tripped, but I do drop everything. Anything I have in my hands, like I'm always dropping. It's just so crazy how like much I drop. Like you can hand me something in my hand and I'll drop it like 3 times before I actually grab it. Like I am very, very clumsy. So I am definitely giving that point to boy. Now, headaches. If you have extreme headaches, that means you're having a boy. If you have no headaches, that means you're having a girl. I gotta say, I'm giving this point to a girl because I do not usually have headaches. There was like probably like 2 weeks ago, I was having a lot of headaches, but I think it was just because I'm like, since I'm home all day, I'm usually on my phone like basically the whole day. I'm watching movies or I'm watching videos like YouTube videos, or I'm just playing games on my phone. So I think it's just from me staring at the screen so much, and I think that's where my headaches were coming from. And I usually suffer of migraines, so they have been pretty good. Like I haven't had like extreme headaches, so I'm giving that point to girl. No headaches. I mean, I have headaches, but not as bad. So we're giving that point to girl. Number 17 is nail growth. If your nails are growing stronger and thicker, they feel thicker than usual, then that means you're having a boy. If they are breaking easily, that means you are having a girl. My nails So my nails do grow pretty fast, I gotta say. I don't know if they're thicker than usual just because gel on them. So honestly, I don't know if they're thicker, but I could say they have not breaking easily, and they are growing pretty fast. Like I know I did them, well, these I have done like probably like 2 weeks ago, and as soon as I did them, like probably like 3 days later, I started noticing that they were growing. So I will give that point to a boy because I do feel like they are growing pretty fast. So that point goes to boy. Number 18 is mommies know best. So usually they say that when you're pregnant, you usually know, like deep down, you know what you're having. Is it true or is it not? I don't know, but that's what they say. And so what I think it's going to be is a boy. I think it's a baby boy. Since the beginning, like anything I say, I always say him, not her, or his, not hers. So it's like, I always say, like, I always go into like the boy, like if I go into Bye Bye Baby, I go into the boys section. I don't really go into girls section. Or if I'm looking at something online, I look more at boy stuff, not girl stuff. So I think it's a boy. I don't know. I thought it was a boy with my son, and it was a boy. So with this one, I don't know. I think it's a boy. So, but let me keep this very, very clear. I do not care what it is. I'll be happy with either one. It could be a girl, it could be a boy. I don't care. I just want my baby here, my precious rainbow baby. So whatever it is, I'll be super, super happy with. So that's just that. So this point, I will give it to a boy because that's what I think it is. It's a boy. So number 19 is Daddy's intuition. So Daddy thinks it's also a boy. So we both think it's a boy. Why do we think it's a boy? I don't know. Maybe it's because we did lose our son, and I don't know, like that will not replace our, if it's a boy, it will not replace our son. Our son is always going to be our son. He's going to be our firstborn, and like no baby will ever take his place. He will always have his place, and my baby now will have his or her place. So, but I don't know, maybe it's just, I don't know, we just think it's a boy. So Daddy does think it's a boy as well. So that point does go for boy. And usually guys do want to have boys, I'm guessing. I mean, I guess that's like a normal thing, I don't know. But okay, so number 20 and 21 does have to do with urine. So TMI, if you guys don't like urine, just skip this part. But I already had done it in like a different day. I did this number 20 and number 21. I did it already, so I will be showing you guys the clips of when I did it. So number 20 is cabbage, the red cabbage test in urine. So if like what you have to do with the cabbage is you have to cut it and let it boil and let it sit for like 10, after it boils, you have to let it sit for like 10 minutes, and then you pour it in a clear cup, and you pour about like the same amount. Sorry, my dog is over here. So you pour about the same amount of urine, same amount of cabbage, the water, and if it turns like, usually the color is like a bluish, or like a violet color. So if it turns in, like once you pour the urine, if it's red or pink, that means it's a boy, and if it's a violet color, that means it's a girl. So I did it, and you guys will see it right now. Guys, I hope you guys can see it good. I want you guys to be able to see it. So right now it's purple. So here we go. So it says it's about the same amount. So it's like about right here now. So I'm guessing I could put that much. I guess I could put everything. So it looks, I don't know what it looks like, to be honest. Sorry guys. So let's see. Maybe because it's not on the light. What do you guys think? I think it's the same color, honestly. It looks the same color to me. Yeah. It's not, is it pink? No. No, I think it's still, or maybe it is. I don't know. It says pinkish. Did it change color, guys? I don't know. What do you guys think? It did change, it did get lighter. So it says either pink or red is boy, violet shade. I think it's about the same thing. I think it looks about the same thing, just like a little lighter. So I'm gonna go with a girl. This point goes for a girl because it looks the same color to me. So one more point for girl. So you guys saw it, and that point I'm giving it to a girl. I honestly don't think it changed color. If you guys think, I know on the camera it looked like on on the video it looks like it had changed a little bit of color. If you guys think it changed color, let me know. I honestly don't think it changed color, so I'm giving that point to a girl. I think it's just like a violet color. But so that point goes to girl. Number 21 is the baking soda one. So what you do is you pour 2 tablespoons of baking soda, and then you put a little bit of urine. You pour the urine into the baking soda. If it fizzes, that means you're having a boy. If it's flat, then that means you're having a girl. And I will put the clip right now for you guys to watch. So here it goes. I'll bring you guys down so you guys can see it. So here it is. So here is the, so it's supposed to like if it fizzes, then that means it's a if it fizzes, that means it's a boy. If it's flat, then that means it's a girl. So we're gonna see what does it do. Let's see. Ready? Okay. It is fizzing. As you guys can see, it is fizzing. So I would say this is a boy. So there you go. You saw it. I think it did fizz a little bit at the beginning when I was pouring it. So I am giving that to a boy. I have seen other videos, and I have seen some that have not done anything, has been completely flat. Mine did fizz a little bit at the beginning, so I am giving that point to a boy. Again, these are all just like old wives, like what back in the day they would, that's how they would know if it was a boy or a girl. I don't really think most of these are very like true, but I mean, it was for fun and I wanted to do it before we find out. We will not be doing a gender reveal, just because my whole family is in Portugal right now. So our plans were to do a gender reveal, but since everybody's already in Portugal, we weren't able to see the baby's sex sooner. I'm not doing a gender reveal. I might just like do clips, little clips of me just telling like our closer family. And that's it. And then I will do like a little gender reveal video for you guys. All right, so that was it for the question. So I'm gonna tell you guys how many of each. Let's see who won. By what I'm looking at, it looks like the boys won, but let's see. So girls, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for girls, 5 points for girls. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 points for boys. So boys definitely did win. So I mean, I don't know how true this is, but if you guys have done this test, please let me know down below if yours came out right or wrong, if whatever. So just let me know down below. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit that little bell button so you can be notified of every video that I post. And I will see you guys in our next video. Bye.